afternoon, ladies and gents, and thanks for tuning in to another watch list video brought to you by FTX. If you don't have an FTX account, then feel free to use the link in the description below and receive 10% off your trading fees. All right, let's get stuck into this. We've got a medium-sized watch list for today. I'm not saying there's trades available right now, but there are a few that we should keep an eye on. But first things first, let's have a look at Bitcoin. On the daily, we seem to be stuck in this range between the 44,000 and around the 36,000 mark, where we've tested a few times and rejected this level. We've come down, we've got close over the past few days, but now we're sort of deciding whether we move lower or move higher. It becomes a little bit more evident on the 4-hour time frame, where we've tested this level a few times, and we are currently testing that right now. Let's have a look at the 5. Yeah, see, that's the level there. So we have rejected it a couple times. It looks like we are going to reject it now, but I wouldn't be surprised if we do see a strong push through and move a little bit higher. But yeah, there's no trades there at the moment, but it's just a level to keep an eye on. Luna is one I wanted to speak about. It's one that's really bucking the trend over the last few days, where we've had this solid push up, pull back into the cradle zone. There was no trade there, but yeah, it's just one to keep an eye on. If we go to the 4-hour, the 4 is a little bit messy, but if we have a look at the 1, now there's some cyclicity coming in on the 1-hour time frame, and that's in agreement with the daily. So it is one to keep an eye on. We do need that nice pullback into the cradle zone and the rest of the checklist requirements met. But yeah, it's one to keep an eye on. Storage. Let's have a look at the daily. Storage is a little bit messy on the daily, right? So we were in a strong daily downtrend where we had the lower low, lower high, lower low. We'd pulled back, we'd shot just over the cradle zone, we'd pull back, and we've sort of created a new higher low. What does that mean? Not much at the moment. We do need to break this previous high before we really confirm that we're out of that downtrend. But if we have a little look lower, we do have a level forming on this 1-hour time frame. So we've tested a few times, we've tried to break through. We have broken through here, and it looks like we are coming back down. So what I'd like to see is some more conviction and a pullback to that level. That would be good. But depending on your trading plan, it's recommended that you have at least a trend on the 4-hour if you're trading the 1-hour time frame. So it does have a little bit more work to do, but again, it's just one to keep an eye on, just to see how it does react. And if we do see some more buying come into the market and we do push a little bit higher, then yeah, I'd definitely be open to looking for long trades, especially on these lower time frames. Uniperp is another one that is bucking the trend. So it's created a new high low. We are pushing up back into that cradle zone, but if we look at the 4-hour, sorry, the 1, it is, yeah, so we've tested this level a few times. Actually, the 2-hour might look a little bit better. Tested a level a few times when we pushed up, a solid push up. So this is what I'd like to see on storage if we are to break through that level, and on Bitcoin as well. So we do want to see a nice strong push on the 1 or the 2-hour time frame. It would be nice to get a pullback on this, but again, we need that 4-hour time frame to be in agreement. We just don't have that yet. So yeah, it's a waiting game on Uniperp. Waves on the daily, another one similar to Luna, where we're bucking the daily downtrend. We've pushed a little higher, we are pulling back on the daily. So a pullback on the daily would be ideal, but we are beginning to see a trend form on the 4 and on the 8. So another one to keep an eye on, where there's no trade there at the moment, but yeah, they do have a little bit more work to do, but they are moving, and I do like to trade markets that are moving against Bitcoin. DeFi money, another one that looks a little bit bullish. Sorry, daily again, sort of bottomed out here. We've tested this level a few times. It does look like we are pushing up. Ideally, we would see the daily trend move up, and we trade in the same direction as the daily, but we just don't have that yet. The 1-hour, yeah, tested this level a few times. We've pushed back, a pull back to that level. Yeah, I might consider it, but again, depending on your trading plan, we do need that trend on that 4-hour time frame. So yeah, another one that I'm keeping an eye on because it's you know, it's not looking too bad. Zcash, another one that's looking quite bullish. So we've got a higher high, higher low, and we are creating a higher high. So a pullback on the daily would be nice. We don't have that yet. We've got a few days to wait, but let's have a look lower. I think the 1 hour was looking good. Yeah, so we've got a trend forming on the 1 hour, you know, a series of higher highs and higher lows. We do need that pullback into that cradle zone before there's anything there. It does have a lot more work to do, but you know, it is another one that's moving and it's looking quite nice. 1 inch on the daily. So we've really bottomed out here on the daily. Let's have a look at the 4. Yeah, the 4 has a little bit more work to do. And yeah, so we are pushing up. Yeah, it does have a little bit more work to do, but it is one that's looking not too bad. ADA daily, again, still in that strong daily downtrend. We sort of haven't really created a clear higher low, so we do need that to happen. Let's have a look at the 4. Oop, the 1. So it was this level that I was watching, waiting for a break at this level and a pullback. So we didn't quite get it. It was sort of ruined by this wick, and since then we've sort of shot up. So yeah, these last two probably aren't that valid anymore. I think we may see some buying come back into the market. So the bullish ones are what I'll probably keep an eye on this afternoon. Alice is another one. It's these lower time frames, a strong daily downtrend, but we've tested this level a few times. If we do see some further selling come back in on Alice, a breakthrough of this level and a pullback would be nice. But yeah, still got a few hours to go. Filecoin was the higher time frames on Filecoin, so I think it was the daily. Yeah, so the daily we've tested this level numerous times. A breakthrough of that level and a pullback would be something I would want to know about. HNT, same thing, strong daily downtrend, a strong level that we've tested a few times. We do need that break, so it's still going to be a few days away, sorry. But yeah, let's see what the coming days bring us. And Kinper, we do have a level here. Let's have a look at the 4. Maybe it's the 8. Probably looks a bit better. Yeah, test there. If we get another test, pullback, breakthrough of that level, and a pullback, yeah, be a really nice cradle trade backed by a level. So that's the watch list that I'm keeping an eye on this afternoon. Again, I think we may see some buying come back into the market. Looks like Bitcoin is really testing that level. Let's have a look on the 5. Yeah, we do need a solid break at that level before we can go looking at cradle trades. There's no real trend on Bitcoin anyway. So Luna, Storage, Uni, Waves, and DeFi money are the ones that I'll probably keep an eye on for this afternoon. We just need those pullbacks and retest of these levels. Obviously manage your risk correctly, because we don't have a clear trend on that 4-hour time frame. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, interesting times. It's a sort of decision time for the market, and let's see what it brings in the coming days. Hey Winston, I hope you're well. Yeah, I think that's it for me today. Again, manage your risk if you are trading today. There's seems to be a little bit of confusion in the market, so let's see what it brings. Let's hope Bitcoin does break this level and we do move a little bit higher. And if we do, I'll be stalking these lower time frames for trades, depending on the trend on the 1 hour and the 2 hour time frames. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys, and I'll chat to you soon.